Hello there, horror movie fans. Welcome to a new series that I'm going to be doing. How frequently I upload them, not too sure, but nonetheless, let's get started. So it's going to be a series consisting of 5 limited edition Blu-ray or 4K sets each episode, and I'll give you a brief look at them and count them down basically. No particular order here. They're just favourites of mine, so let's get started with 5 amazing limited edition sets that I own. Okay, so starting things off with a quite recent release. Got released in March via Second Sight Films, and it's 1976's Martin, directed by George A. Romero. Of course, we know him from Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Monkey Shines, The Dark Half, Creepshow, and many more movies. There's some of his fairly famous ones. Yeah, fantastic set. Comes in a hardbound box. It's got a book, art cards, a digipack with the CD soundtrack and the film on Blu-ray, and of course the 4K UHD. You can pick up standard editions. You can get the standard edition Blu-ray and the 4K in a basic Amaray case if you want to pay less, but I think this one's still about, so you know, if you're a big fan of Martin, go out there and pick it up. I think the set's lovely. I love the way the red blood pops on the image, on the artwork. It looks fantastic up against the white. The title looks amazing as well in red, Martin. Again, it really pops with the white. Great simple image, very simplistic. They picked just a razor blade with the fangs. Yeah, brief synopsis of the film. It's about a guy, it's a drama about a man who basically either he is a vampire or he isn't. I think it's his cousin who he goes to live with believes he actually is Nosferatu, and he sort of nicknames him Nosferatu, and it's, you know, it's got some strange bits in there. It's got some good you know, graphic scenes and whatnot, if that's what you're into and stuff. Yeah, really good drama. Is he a vampire or isn't he? And that's Martin. Okay, so we're on to the next one now, and it is The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. It's a Synapse release. It's Region A locked, so you'd need a Region 3 player for it, or of course a Region A player. Yeah, fantastic zombie film. Basically, this farm it's set in England. It's an Italian production, I believe. Yeah. Stars Ray Lovelock, and basically this guy's trying to find out where the living dead are, why the living dead are rising. Eventually gets around to that, and it all starts with farming equipment that's basically spreading chemicals and causing the dead to rise. It's got a great scene in a hospital towards the end. Ending's pretty fantastic. This release is gorgeous. I believe it's out of print now. You can get a standard edition of it, this one. Okay, so I did quickly pause the video to take the slip cover off it. Come with that fairly nice slip cover, but the artwork underneath is even more breathtaking. You've got this lovely image. I'm sure a lot of people have got this and have seen it. I just wanted to put it in the first 5 limited editions I was doing. You know, I wanted to show. Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. That's the equipment I was talking about that causes, that's the spreading chemicals and radiation or whatnot, and you know, and causing the dead to rise. That's what it looks like. Fantastic image. There's the front. Yeah, super nice artwork. Yeah, Living Dead at Manchester Morgue from Synapse. The limited edition steelbook is rather lovely. Glad I got that one. Next in the video is Cujo. Based on the novel from Stephen King. It's a 1983 film, stars Dee Wallace, who's also in The Howling. It's about a dog that contracts rabies, to put it briefly, and becomes rabid. And Dee Wallace's character and her son are trapped in a car, you know, for a large portion of the film, whilst the dog is absolutely rabid, menacing, trying to gain access to them and kill them, I'd assume. Lovely set from Eureka. Comes with a book and the Blu-ray. Yeah, great stuff. The artwork's utterly fantastic. Yeah, it looks lovely. Love the colours. Anyway, that's another one. That's Cujo from Eureka. Another package I am personally absolutely in love with, not so much the movie itself, but I mean, it's a great mockumentary, no doubt. I'll talk about that in a sec, but Yeah, Late Mungo from Second Sight. I think it got released about 2 years ago. It's a Blu-ray, so you know it's not a 4K, but it was great to get the film finally on Blu-ray, especially in the United Kingdom. Lovely package. The artwork's fantastic. You know, it comes with the art cards, the book, the usual stuff from Second Sight. It's hardbound. There's a look at the spine of the set. That's the back image with the ambulance. Yeah, and it's all about the weird conspiracy surrounding a young woman that goes missing. Yeah, utterly brilliant film, very mysterious, got a lot of mystique to it, but that's Lake Mungo from Second Sight. It's a lovely set. I mean, you might get a 4K one day, but you know, if you want a definitive edition of this film, try and sort it out. I mean, you can get a standard edition, which is good enough, I'd assume, and it'll have all the same contents as the disc with this set, but the box is so nice. That's all I want to say. Yeah, it's great. Movie's very interesting too. Very creepy. Could say it gets under your skin a little bit. And last up on this edition of my favourite limited edition box sets, which I own in my collection, is of course Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Yeah, fantastic film to some degree. I have only watched it once. I did watch the extended cut, so I've not watched the theatrical cut. This comes with both cuts. It's a limited edition set. Came out in October 2019 on the same day as they released the American Wealth in London limited edition set. It's a Blu-ray. Inside it's got the Blu-ray and an Arrow case, a book and a poster. You know, the usual Arrow set. I won't get those out on this video, but you know, I'm sure a lot of people have this and have seen it. I know Screen Factory did a nice release of Nightbreed too. Behind the J card, the artwork on the back, it doesn't have artwork actually, to put it straight. It's just black. Underneath the J card, it doesn't have any more images, but that's the image on the front of the set. Great stuff. Yeah, 1990 Clive Barker film about this strange gang of like oddities that live in a cemetery, and they're in sort of like the mausoleum building underground. Yeah, and there's a killer, that guy played by David Cronenberg, who's going around knocking people off. Yeah, it's quite an epic movie really. The monsters are pretty much the good guys, although they're very freaky looking, as you can see there. But yeah, another great limited edition set from Arrow. And another great limited edition that I added to my collection, and that's Clive Barker's Nightbreed. I'm going to keep doing this series now and then, just going through 5 limited editions that I own that are amazing, that I think are amazing. Yeah, thanks for watching.